So the self-imagination effect is another effective technique to enhance memory. To illustrate this technique, suppose you want to learn the key symptoms of, say, leprosy, malaria, cholera, syphilis, hemorrhoids, and bedwetting. Now, perhaps the most effective technique to remember would be to contract each disease in turn, maybe a couple of weeks of leprosy, a couple of days of malaria, and so forth. But assuming you're not that eager to learn, you might want a technique that is not quite as painful. You might want to only imagine these diseases rather than contract these diseases. So is merely imagining these diseases effective? Well, certainly some research indicates that imagining an event activates similar mechanisms to experiencing the event, obviously without the vomiting and diarrhea. So for example, in one intriguing study, researchers examined whether imagining exercise improved recovery after an injury. Now, participants were patients who had been injured. They could not move one of their legs. But if they imagined exercising this leg, their recovery was actually faster. So imagining exercise generated similar benefits, but to a lesser extent, to actually exercising. But can people remember events better after they imagine these experiences? Well, this possibility was tested at the University of Arizona, and people needed to learn a series of traits such as fast, relaxed, angry, creative, and so forth. And to learn these words, some participants were asked to imagine performing some act that epitomizes this trait. They might have imagined, say, running fast, or practicing meditation, or shouting at someone and painting a picture, for example. And other participants were instructed to try other techniques that enhance memory, such as identifying a word that rhymes with each trait, or defining each trait, or deciding whether they demonstrate this trait. Now, if participants were asked to imagine performing some act that epitomizes this trait, they were more likely to remember the words. And this technique was even more effective than all the other methods, all methods that have also been shown to improve memory.